It's your boy DJ Akademiks, and whoa, the fuckery continues. And of course, now it's Kanye West back again with the fuckery. You know, he delivers us our weekly episode of fuckery. Now, he said at an Albany show while he was on his Yeezus tour, he said, I'm humbly, which is so ironic, I'm humbly top 5 of all time, dead or alive. If somebody don't mush Kanye and get him back to his senses, let that nigga know he is not Jesus. He's actually just a nigga in a coupe. Let that nigga know that, yeah, you're kind of good. You're probably great. To be honest, you're probably legendary. But let's calm it down for a second. Let's not try to seem arrogant while saying I'm being humble. You're not being humble. You're telling us what you are. You're not letting us speculate. You're not letting us debate. You're telling us I'm top 5 of all time. Now, when we talk about top 5 artists or maybe even hip-hop rappers, it's a lot of categories, because I don't think the top 5 rappers are the top 5 hip-hop artists. Like, I think Tupac, he's the best hip-hop artist of all time. Do I think he's the best rapper of all time? That's not true. Now, when you bring Kanye West into the fold, that's another category, because he's not only a hip-hop artist, a rapper, he's also a producer. So, what are we going to categorize him as? Are we just going to say top 5 dead or alive in general when it comes to hip-hop? Yeah, maybe Kanye West is floating around that category, or floating around being ranked. But ranked in top 5, that's mad subjective. I don't think he's top 5. Maybe he's top 10 or top 15. He's probably going to end up being top 5 eventually one day. But maybe he is not now. Top 5 producers, I could probably give him that. Top 5 hip-hop / producer, I'll definitely give him that. Top 5 rappers, I don't think you're on the top 15 list, my man. And I love you, Kanye. I love you as a real nigga. But you're not top 5 in certain categories. Now, if I was just going to say top 5 rappers, or just top 5 in general, let's see. My top 5, and MTV also co-signed my top 5 because they kind of had the same people. They had Jay-Z, Biggie, Tupac, Nas, Eminem. That's the 5. No particular order. I'm not going to give my order right now, but that's not what this is about. But let's see how Kanye West could fit into the mix. Now, if those are the 5, or the top 5, that seems pretty popular among not only me, but also MTV and also a lot of fans that are fans of hip-hop music, who could Kanye West actually kick out of that mix to get in the top 5? And we're going to, since pretty much lately in sports we've been going on with this Mount Rushmore theme. What's the Mount Rushmore of NBA or basketball or football or NFL? What's the Mount Rushmore? So, okay, alright, cool. What's the top 5 rappers that are going to be on the Mount Rushmore if there was 5 people on the Mount Rushmore, right? Is Kanye on it? Could we kick out Jay-Z, Biggie, Tupac, Nas, or Eminem for Kanye? I mean, pretty much all those people I named before gave pretty significant contributions to hip-hop. Kanye West did as well. But I will argue that I don't think Kanye West is a comparable rapper to anybody on that list except maybe a Tupac. But even then, I think Tupac delivered a way stronger message than Kanye West ever did. And to be honest, I think Tupac really defined a whole era of hip-hop. And to be honest, I think he's the most influential artist or hip-hop artist of all time. Even Kanye West now still says, I am the Tupac of fashion. Notice, he didn't say the Tupac of music. Because actually there's only one Tupac. So he says, I'm Tupac of fashion. So to be honest, you're comparing your rebel type of ways, your type of go get it, I'm out there, I'm really that dude, I'm going to show you that cockiness, and also I'm not going to back down. You're doing that in the fashion scene, but that's not going to affect hip-hop. So let's wipe out the conversation that Kanye West could ever be above Tupac. Now, Nas is just a pure lyricist. Nas is giving us so much gems, and also I think he's one of the best and probably most underrated people still in hip hop, because he doesn't have all that commercial appeal, and he's never been that commercial artist like how Jay transcended that figure to become more bigger than rap, and he's a mogul. Nas has never really done that, but of course I don't think you compare Nas and Kanye West. There's no comparison. Nas, Kanye. When it comes to lyricism, there's a couple levels in between them. Now, could we get rid of Eminem? I'm actually going to concede that Eminem might be the weak link. Yeah, he's a pretty good lyricist. He's probably top 3 lyricists of all time, or at least top 5. But I think overall as a hip hop artist, I think Kanye West might have brought more to the game of hip hop than Eminem did. And you guys can debate this. And as I said, I'm not forcing my opinions on you guys, but I want to open up the floor for discussion. I think out of all these 5 people that's in this conversation of top 5, Jay-Z, Biggie, Tupac, Nas, and Eminem, Eminem is probably the most replaceable. Because you can't replace Tupac. And as I said, you can't replace Nas. Now, the other 2 that's left other than Eminem is Jay-Z and Biggie. You can't replace Jay-Z. Jay-Z's still setting his legacy right now. Imagine Michael Jordan still setting his legacy going into his 40s. Michael Jordan retired before then, or well, he tried to retire before then, came back. But his legacy was already set. Jay-Z still setting his legacy. It's not even as a rapper. He's setting his legacy as a mogul, and he's setting his impact on hip-hop music and just the hip-hop culture in general still. And he'll probably keep doing that for another 5 years. So let's get rid of Jay-Z, Nas, and Tupac. Kanye, you can't be in the top 5 over those. Now, Biggie. Obviously not Biggie. I think Biggie, to be honest, Biggie also, and maybe because of the competition with Tupac, he's really elevated in that real, like, above the fray level of rap. Like, you can't really compete with him. You can't compete with a Biggie when it comes to your raps. But to be honest, I will say that in a couple phases or a couple senses of the definition of what the top 5 is, yeah, maybe Kanye West does beat him out. Kanye West is a very great producer. When it comes to creating ideas, creating songs, really molding the future of hip-hop based on your music and your sounds, Kanye West does have more influence. But still, overall, from public perception, I would say that he is not above Biggie. So, to be honest, I think it'll probably be Eminem. And then I think Eminem does it to himself. Eminem has fallen back so much out of hip-hop after, like, a couple of years ago. There's nothing more to say, and we don't really remember Eminem cultural impact as opposed to the other people on this list. So, once again, do you guys, and I'm just going to throw it out there, I'm not going to really give my definitive opinion because, of course, this topic's for you guys to debate. Do you guys think that Kanye West belongs in the top 5 hip-hop artists? It could be, your definition could be hip-hop artists, could be rappers, could be just top 5 in general when it comes to music. Whatever you guys want, you guys can get in that comment box to debate. But I will say, let's put up the top 5 up there. Just in general, we have Jay-Z, Biggie, Tupac, Nas, and Eminem. If Kanye West is in that top 5 at this moment, or if he will end up in that top 5 at the end of his career, who will he replace? Just comment. I want you guys to also like this. Let's share this as well. Let's get some opinions on who's going to be the top 5 in hip-hop when it's all said and done. Once again, it's your boy DJ Akademiks. Hit the thumbs up button. Get at me on Facebook. I'm out.